Gangstalking, community watching by law enforcement. Family members, neighborhood, neighbors who gossip, lies, rumors, where you work, your workplace, officers, that are Masons, Freemasons, the police, the FBI, CIA in America, different places, houses, businesses, the state, owns and control everything. They want to make you look crazy. They abuse you, your mind and spirit. The witches and warlocks want to play you, manipulate, gaslight. They want your gift and to destroy you. They love and hate you. They hate that they can't be you, so they will try to destroy you. They did this to Christ. He had to suffer from these people in the community because they want a new world order, and you are fighting for Christ, so you are the enemy, so you can wake up people. They don't want people to wake up. They want to keep people under control, under this illusion, and they don't want people to break free, to see and to think for themselves and to work for them and to not create something for themselves so they can become rich and they can change and they can help and they can open something by themselves. So they rather keep people stupid, working 9 to 5, and they can harass you on your 9 to 5. And many people, they are afraid to lose their work, their position, because they don't know what they're gonna do if they don't have it. If you're stuck on the same place, you do the same thing, you can't get out. But you have to do a side hustle, and then build. But in this society, in this country, everything goes to the state. Everything goes to them. The monitoring spirits, they come around being used. They have interest in you. For the wrong reasons. They hate you. They want you. If you don't join them, they want to destroy you. So there are many, and most people joined them. They are in this sect, cult, on their work, occult. They have meetings. They have their Diddy parties and this weird shit. It's been going on a long time. People are afraid to talk about it. Maybe they fear. They think it's something wrong with them. They label you as crazy, as a criminal, when you're the victim. Maybe you was a criminal back then. And then they say that you're crazy or a criminal. They want to put you on medication, mental hospital, prison, or to take your life. They want you to take your life, sell out, become one of them, or go crazy, lose your mind. And then they can blame you for it. But if you are sealed and protected, they can't do shit. They use fear. It's hidden in plain sight. So they want your energy, and the secret societies, psychology, they use psychology. They're power hungry. They want power. They want control over you. They want to manipulate other human beings. And they recruit people. They pay them to watch and gangstalk others. They want others to participate. They scare them, so they become afraid. And then they drug poison. They want you to lose housing, lose your apartment, lose your money, lose yourself, isolate you from the crowd, so they can target you more. And if you're weak, they can target you. But if you're strong, they can't. Attack you. They're disgusting, evil, narcissistic, sick in their brain. So they want you to lose yourself, your family, your money. They're disgusting human beings. Some of them are not even humans, they're demons that have been taken over. And some have been gangstalked themselves, so they gangstalk other people. And they want a reaction. And they have dogs. They can have baby wagons. It's Baal. They sold out to Baal. They worship Baal. Having secret meetings, doing rituals, sacrificing children, blood, sick, crazy. We live in the end times, the book of Revelation, the last days. So you can't tell nobody about it. You can't tell your friends or someone to talk to. They want you to talk to them. They want you to express yourself so they can go back to the kingdom, to who they work for, and give them the information. They're working for a satanic group. It's 666, the devil. They recruit people and they pay them the state to gangstalk others or to harass in different forms. They can work through people. It's the devil, Satan. He controls this society. And boom, they attack. First the police, then your family, then some group, criminals, Satanic church, then the state. Maybe you lose your home and then you don't have nowhere to stay because you are homeless, and then you need to contact the state, and they are behind this and they want to play with you, and they want you to think you're crazy. If you're crazy, many people, they go crazy even if they take drugs or they have addiction or diagnose, and they want you to become crazy. They want to label you as crazy so they can lock you in or use it against you, because if you have that on paper that you are crazy, if you don't have work and you have it on paper, you can get money from the state because you can't work because you are crazy. And then they can say that you have diagnosed and all this shit, and then they can say, oh, he's just crazy, he have ADHD, schizophrenia, and PTSD, but it releases DMT. I think you can die many times, or they try to kill you but you didn't die, of course, because you have eternal life in Christ. Now the gangstalkers start to come. Where did all these bots come from? They all look similar. There is bots, unaware. And boom, you see. It's like the movie when you put on the glasses and they see that you can see, they see us, we see them. Here they are, the Freemasons. The demons. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where did these people come from? It's the devil. They look like bots, empty. So the elite, they are hungry, power hungry, and they change people all the time. They change people, and then it's a new person, and then a new person, and then a new person, and then you see the sign 666. And these people, they need to do something to get their position, the work. They sold out. They're having children. They mix the blood because it's better to mix, like dogs. And then they want to control their children and program them into this sick, disgusting, crazy society. So they want you on drugs. They even sell the drugs. They give the drugs. Probably they import the drugs. They work with the police. What do they do when they catch somebody, a drug bust? They create it, they import it, they ship it, and then they sell it. And then people on the street hustle and sell it. And then they get money, and they sell it back or throw it. It's to keep people stuck, drugged. Create crimes so they can lock people in prison. But this is a prison, the system is a prison. Maybe they don't even have prisons. Yeah, they have prisons, so they can lock people in. Because people do crimes, or they want them to do crimes. But we ain't selling out and we ain't snitching. But the system better help us now. They fucked us, now they need to help us. And they're gonna do. But we're not gonna sell out. We're not gonna follow them, but they help us. But I'm not an informer. I'm a real one. If you're real, you're real. You can see, you can't hide. You can't hide from God. So, you have the same gifts of Christ as a Christian. You can heal, you can see, you can sense. They think Christians, spirituality is a mental illness in society. Because you see through the lies. Okay, the truth shall set you free. You see through the lies, so they think you're mental sick, ill, because you do not obey their society, the secret society. So they turn people against you, gangstalk. They want you to bow to the mark of the beast, which is 666. But you are sealed by 777, by heaven. So when you don't fit into this society, the society is a secret society. In God we trust. They worship money, mammon, Baal. They can't trick you. They can't fool you. The devil is after you. He wants your mind, soul, and body. They're afraid of your light. You disturb the demons. They do witchcraft. They are in cults, sects. They can come as a family member, but you don't really know what they do when they are on work. What do they work with? Where do most people work? They work for a cult, a sect. Here, if you're not an entrepreneur, you work for someone, a company, and the higher ups that controls all the buildings. And it can be someone who controls it, and a boss over them, and a boss, higher up, like a pyramid. And do the state control the whole society? Who controls the police? They work for someone and they have a boss. But the government, it's the government. We have problems with the government. So you become an enemy to the state. The state itself, the matrix, everything is Satan. The system is not God. Their God is not the Most High God. Their God is money. Money controls the society. It goes around. They want you to worship money. Everybody needs money. We work for money, and it goes around. That's how they can control with their money, banks. And they know you want money. Some people sell out for money, or they work hard and they build their own thing. But here, everything is controlled by the state. So you can't become rich. The richer become rich. They can become rich because they have businesses. They have the contacts. They have everything. It's easier if you have more and if you have the right people. But they're gonna think, who are you to come in here to do your own thing? They don't want you to become rich here, to have more, to be famous. They want everybody to be the same, have the same payment, keep you low, keep you under surveillance, camera, a police state, more and more control, a cashless society. And actually here in Sweden we are the first one in the world. Everything becomes digital, and people say, yes, you can make money here. It's always, you need to fit in, you can't be too much. Don't think you are something. Don't think you are better than us. Don't think that you can teach us something. You will never become rich here as an entrepreneur on the internet. Or you can create your own brand. But not in Sweden. I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to talk Swedish. Even in America it's hard, but if you have a vision, you have a dream, you think big, you stand out, and people don't help each other here. Everybody keeps to themselves, and everything goes to the state, goes to the government, goes to their businesses, because they want control over you. They have the stores, they have the works. It's not a private person who owns it. If you can own it, then you become the boss. Then you have the control. Then the money goes back to you. But they want control over all the money. They don't want cash. You need to make in different ways. Because if you have cash, they can't control what you buy. If you pay with cash, if you have it, they don't even take it here no more. So if we don't have cash, we don't have money. They even control the money, they control the banks. But cash is king, it's paper, you see how much it is. Now digital currencies. Everything digital. It's a number. A transaction. So they send spies, women, good-looking females, to get paid. They take drugs themselves. They want you hooked up on drugs. They want you to be an addict, to be slow, to not see, to not know. So Christ, He gives us the power, gifts, They want you on medication. When you take their medication, if you think it's something sick, you are crazy, they will try to gaslight you, to follow them. But we are not followers of the beast and the false prophets. We are followers of Christ. They don't like that. They don't like when you can wake people up to Christ, to Jesus. They want you to take medication for anxiety, depression, and all of this, when it's all spiritual. The spiritual side aspect of it, they don't talk about. It's because sin, spirituality, the medication they give, they don't want people to smoke weed because you're happy, because you eat and sleep. They want you to do hard drugs. They want you under control. Babylon. We live in Babylon. And this medication, they control your mind control. And then you become addicted. And then you need more. And you become like a zombie, like a robot. And you can't live without it. When you don't take it, you get crazy. You can't sleep. You can't function right. You're not yourself. You become a zombie. You can't think. They are taking medication and drugs and all kind of things. Even the higher ups, yeah, they be taking cocaine and partying and stuff. The rich businessmen. Yeah, they be taking stuff. Even the ones in the government, they like it, the celebrities. But weed is chill. But it's heavy now. The weed is hard. Heavy for the brain. And now they want you to mix everything so you become crazy. And yeah, then they can control you, mind control you more, because you think it's something wrong with me. Oh, I have a problem with this, and then you take it, and then you forget you don't have feelings. You are not yourself. So God's spirit exposes all. They think you are demonic. They mock you like they did to Christ. They lie. The Matrix is a program. They gangstalk. They get individuals to go crazy, take drugs, kill themselves. Everybody who fears God, who's not willing to fit in the box, they're not accepted by society. They are the outcast, the weird ones, the targeted ones. They're disgusting, no love. Stay to yourself. They worship the Antichrist, the Baphomet, Baal. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. They don't accept Christ. They choose to worship the beast. You can't be with them because you are a follower of Christ. You're a Christian. Now everybody's psychopaths, narcissistic, evil demons. And these demons, they hide in darkness. When you stand in the truth, you overcame sin. You fight your flesh, you're strong in the spirit, you can see them. You are gifted, aware. You are a threat to the system, the beast system. So they want to use you, your gift. They want you to sell out, to follow them, to be a bitch, a sellout, or you become something by yourself, independent. You work with the right people. They took a mark, a chip in their hand, the vaccine. They're deceived. And the prophecy is being fulfilled. They want you deceived in magic, witchcraft, tarot, other deities, gods, demons, angels. But it's all lies. Jesus is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It's satanic. They want everybody blind and stupid, and they target the people of God. The society is all a program to make you OB, fit in, 1984, to follow them, to work for them, and to get apartment and blessed and all these things. It's a curse. They get it, but they need to give their soul. You have soul, you have mind, you have a body. Illuminati, woman, mind, soul, and body. So they have all that. They have a lot of money, but they did evil shit to get it. To get their apartment, to get their work. Their money. They worship the beast, demons, jinns, devil worshippers. Yeah, they are the Masons. So they, gangstalk, target, community gangstalking in your area. They have you on a watch list. They have you in the system. They have your name, your numbers. The government, the police, the guards, they want you to OB. If they come, you need to run, you need to hide. It's more and more control, and soon you will see robots, a system with no freedom, a communist police state. As we can see, controlled. Everything is in the system. Nothing is out here on the streets to the people. Here it's everything for the system. A prison. So they work in groups, in teams. They send new bots, narcissists, to gangstalk, to watch, to target. It can be a man and a woman in relationship. It can be your parents. They can have children. They've done rituals, even in churches, Christianity. It's a church over here, fake, satanic church. The preachers are not real Christians. Most of these sects you see on TV, you see on your phone, all these religious Christians pop up, come study with us. They're not real, you can see in their eyes. They came out from us, but they are not from us. They're not real, chosen. They fake, they pretend, they sit there and act all godly. want you to study with them and come talk with us. We are Christian, we believe in Jesus. But they be fake. Many of them. Watch out for the false prophets. The gangs, the police, the ops. They target you because you can see